What is up everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with Spider-Man the animated series, and we are on to episode 11 of season 1. So we're getting towards the end of season 1 now, and I'm very excited to see what sort of villains are going to be popping up, if we're going to get a few at once potentially, and maybe a Sinister Six moment. That would be insane, even though we haven't had all of the characters yet for that. We've had most of them actually, now that I think about it. We just came off the Venom arc, which I thought was absolutely insane, or Venom trilogy, as I should say it. I thought all 3 parts were perfect. I love the development of Eddie and Venom in that 3-part series. I love the fights between Spider-Man and Venom. I love the effect that the symbiote had on Peter and Spider-Man, and how it affected him entirely, changed his persona, affected his mind, and turned him into somebody he's not. I just thought it was really well done. It was probably my favourite 3 episodes of the first season so far, and that's really saying something because I've loved every single episode up until now, and I'm really excited to see what sort of villain we get in this episode. I'm happy to move away from the Venom story for now, but I hope we revisit it in the future because he is one of my favourite Spider-Man villains. But I'm also looking forward to seeing more of Spider-Man's rogue gallery. So without further ado, guys, I want to jump into this reaction. I'm sure you do as well. So let's get to it. I hope you enjoy this reaction. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're getting Hobgoblin. That's gotta be him, right? I remember the suit. That's about as much as I can remember of his design.
Do these things.
It's important that I convince the press.
And we got Kingpin.
They must never suspect my reach.
Man, I love how much Kingpin's been featured in this so far.
A little sudden, Parker, but it's a beautiful, huge apartment. Why do you want me as your roommate? We hardly know each other, Osborn. Why aren't you rooming with him? Okay, look, I just have to get out of my dad's...
Man, Harry's haircut is so ridiculous, but at least it makes me realise it's him every single time. Same as Norman.
Then you really are serious? Me? Hardly ever. So for my sake, please say yes. But how am I gonna... Dear old dad'll pay for everything. That's some deal. Been spoiling me ever since he and my mother got divorced. He thinks he can jib like he can buy everything else. Look, I've got to think about it. My dad's here for the dedication, and since I'm not privileged enough to... If I don't tell him now, then the deal's off. Nothing
Is that Felicia? Jonah!
Today, to begin a great project, our new criminal science building is a reality, thanks to one of New York's leading Fisk.
Oh wow, he's giving him an award on stage.
I wonder how Aunt May would take it.
Thank you very much. It's an honor for me to turn over this first on the site of what will soon be the Fisk.
I find it very strange that he's acknowledging his relationship with Fisk in public. Doesn't seem right. Hobgoblin's coming to kill Fisk!
Together, however, they make a clear and unearned value we as citizens should support more.
Oh! And Peter Parker had to save Fisk.
Who's that?
I wonder if that make Peter a target.
Another nut in a costume. You see what Parker just did? Hey, where do you...
I love how Jonah was just still sat there.
Sorry, Charlie, but you're a little late for Halloween. Name's Hobgoblin. And on time. For your funeral.
Won't be a match for Spidey.
I hope they finish each other.
Who that madman is.
So we got a rivalry between Hobgoblin and Fisk.
Getting personal. Well, this is.
So he's been hired to kill Fisk.
Must have been the tabloids.
Who'd he get hired by though? Could it have been Norman?
This flying lunatic.
Because I mean, I find it so strange that he acknowledged their relationship in public. Could it be him? Is that why he did it, to set him up to be killed?
These things.
Oh my god!
No peanuts? No Stallone movie? I'm out of here. Now to make an easy spider landing.
Oh, he's got no web fluid! Come on, Pete, you need to stick to something.
Done this before. Only one chance to get it right. Oh, yes!
What? Why can't he just stick to the wall?
Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect landing. Just like I planned it.
how lucky is that?
And how do I get him to go back? Are you okay?
2 inches more and he'd be incapacitated.
Yeah, thanks. I'm okay too.
Norman didn't seem happy there. I think Norman did it. I think he did it, the bastard. He did! He did!
You failed to tell me Spider-Man would get involved. It does raise my rates, though. And I'll take another shot at Fisk.
No way. Guard now.
Why do you want to take him out anyway? What's he...
Business. None of this is anymore. You're fired.
You can't talk to me like I'm some...
You were just a punk. An ambitious hood in an ass. You the Hobgoblin, and now I'm stored it where it will come out if anything happens to me.
And I'll take the wing as my down payment.
So he didn't just hire Hobgoblin, he actually created him. This is so interesting. So we've had Norman create Hobgoblin, we had Jonah create the Scorpion.
Usually at night when you're living on your own, you must promise to stop.
Aunt May, I won't move out if you don't want me to.
Something young people have to do. As a matter of fact, tells me that Mary Jane might room with some of her friends, on having that big house around the corner all to herself. So, in with me.
Well, this is perfect. You'll have someone here to...
Yes, just about perfect.
I understand,
Oh.
but I'll always be here for you when you need me.
Well, thank you, dear. Are you ready for dessert?
Sure.
Aunt May's such a good role model. Look at Peter saving the day on the news.
The Hobgoblin jetted off into the sky.
Come on, Flash, back off. This is the man's... Hey, Pete, you almost missed our big housewarming.
I'm so happy we're developing Peter and Harry's relationship more now.
So, when do I get to thank your dad? Yeah. Too busy with his precious work at Oscorp. Gotta go take care of the guests.
Peter, what a beautiful... Hope you two bachelors don't ruin it with Dayglow velvet paintings.
With Warhols.
Please, Hockneys and Mother... No offense, but you and Harry could be busted any minute. Lucky for you, I'm here to help.
MJ's impressed.
Big windows. Perfect for websites.
Damn, look at that room.
Could be the best thing I ever did.
Peter is moving up in the world. Did you see that full self-portrait of Fisk on the wall? Look at that.
There's money to be made from secrets.
Damn. It was a setup. What? He knew he was coming for him. I reckon Fisk might turn Hobgoblin on Norman.
Not even you can fly high enough or fast enough to trip to the next world.
So...
I love his laugh.
I didn't think this place existed. El Dorado or Shangri-La.
Audacious, eh, Smythe? To bargain.
The impertinence.
Lower your weapons.
What?
Excuse me. Now tell me what you really...
A chance to show how valued. And most of all, I want this!
Your entertainment value alone will justify. But first things first, the name of your...
Osborn. Norman Osborn.
I must teach him a lesson. I'll test your loyalty to me.
I knew it. He's gonna hire him to kill Osborn.
If you are
He's
to...
turned the table.
You need better weaponry. More in keeping with the bizarre appearance.
Why do you? For centuries, the Hobgoblin's been a symbol. I want this face to be the very enemy see.
He's so psychotic and menacing. I really enjoy it.
Good thing Aunt May's not around to see this. Hello?
Gotta live it up on your first night away from home, Peter.
Hey,
What's going on?
May, she's on her way up.
Oh,
Worse than that, she's here.
gotta make it presentable.
Ever set off my spider sense before?
Norman.
Peter,
Hey.
what on earth?
No, is Peter a target for Hobgoblin?
I'm getting 2 birds with 1
He is.
stone.
Peter!
On me.
Oh no. So he's using Harry as bait for Norman to kill Norman then? Or is it like the ultimate revenge of killing the son instead?
The mind retreating into itself under us. All we can do is give her time.
I hope nothing happens to Aunt May.
Why do the people I care about always get hurt? It happens whether I'm Spider-Man or... I just can't seem to win. First Uncle Ben, now thing happens to Aunt May.
Hobgoblin, you bastard. You hurt Aunt May.
He'll be the
Harry is... not so much.
and entirely too ambitious.
Exactly. Those are the qualities one needs in order to advance. He reminds me of myself as a young man protege.
How touching.
Fisk has actually took a significant liking to him.
I am pleased, Hobgoblin.
Things went better than I expected. An old score. Now about that bonus. Hey, I earned it. Pay up.
Damn, he's already asking for a bonus.
Me now, and you must never forget that.
Okay, Kingpin. If that's...
Ooh. A little bit of a threatening tone there.
To talk about your son.
Harry.
This is what happens when someone tries to double-cross me.
New job. On my resume.
Is it like I was surprised when you sent the Hobgoblin after me? You wanted to end my silent partnership in Oscorp. Now, are your invention.
It's work.
You have 24 hours to assign them over to me. Decision. Your life's work or your son?
Damn, so he doesn't want to kill him, he wants his entire life's work.
Mary Jane.
I love that Fisk is the main villain in this universe right now.
Thanks. Has there been any word from the police about Harry?
Nothing. Isn't anything you could have done. The Hobgoblin's a lunatic.
No. Not at random. He wanted me. 2 birds with 1 stone?
Come on, Peter.
Sure, but we're...
Osborn, talk. You kidnapped
Oh.
my son. Kingpin's a...
Osborn's got some balls trying to go for him.
Naturally, but this time I'm telling the truth. We can get Fisk together.
What are you saying?
And your son.
What's in it for you?
The Kingpin.
Smite was spying on him.
You've got to let me see Mr. Osborn. I'm his son's roommate.
Kingpin's gonna set them both up.
Not to be disturbed.
If I'm going back for a weapon,
I've already given you what I have.
geniuses always make one thing and have a better one on the...
Might be a psychopath, but he's not stupid.
It goes and 4 times. There's a
Damn.
full got a remote control.
Damn, he's got an even bigger glider that he can put his original glider onto. That's sick! That's so sick! It combined like the spiders did that Sebastian made.
Well, what a perfect opportunity. A full new toy.
This is so cool. Look how big his glider is now.
Slime trail.
I'm going to... Let's see what this baby can really do.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, oh, what's the Pokemon called? Is it Gligar, I think?
Osborn says these are smart bombs.
Oh my god, it can shoot missiles out the front. Like it's coming out the mouth. And they got little pumpkins on.
That's the mother of all flying wings.
A little double team.
Oh, he can manually fly. He can manually fly the one and the other one can automatically fly by itself. This glider's awesome. Where's the other one?
Spiderman! How about gotta see.
Spider-Man is just getting his ass beat right now.
I might be able to. What kind of luck? They are smart bombs.
What? They're homing missiles. Oh my god, it blew the building up as he went through the window. What? And that's where we end it. With Hobgoblin laughing. What? What a nice little shocker. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this episode. There's quite a few things to talk about. Hobgoblin, what a cool villain in this opening introduction to him. And we're actually going to get a follow-up as well. So it looks like it might be a 2-parter or maybe a 3-parter. I'm not sure. But I absolutely loved him as a villain. He's one of the most intriguing of the season so far because I just did not expect it at all. I'm really interested by him. I loved everything about him. I loved his glider and the abilities his glider have. I love his psychotic sort of personality, but it's also very like sarcastic and intimidating as well. He's very much like got a personality similar to the Joker in a lot of ways, but also very different. At least that's what this first episode's interpreted for me, which I really enjoy. I love how he plays every side as long as it gives him the advantage. I think it was so funny how he turned on Norman to go to Kingpin, to turn on Kingpin to go back to Norman. In the process, he's gained himself a new glider. He wants to take over as the criminal Kingpin himself. He's even potentially beaten Spider-Man by the end of this, as he's just blown him up inside a building, and those missiles went directly in. So unless Spider-Man somehow managed to get straight out the other side, he's got to be injured at the least, like, surely. I don't see how he would have got out of that scot-free, but we'll have to wait and see. I really like the fact that we don't know who he is yet either, and that seemed to be like a threatening thing in terms of Norman threatening him, saying that he would release his identity if something ever happened to him. So I think I feel like that's going to come out and it's going to be like quite a shock. It may even be somebody that we already know, which would be quite scary to think as well. I'm trying to picture like characters that it could be that don't already have a alternative secret identity or future identity, so say, that we've seen, and I can't really think of anybody right now off the top of my head, so I'm curious to see who it is, or if somebody I'm just not going to know at all. But either way, I really like the animosity build up. The fact that we don't know who it is makes him more intimidating right now, because his face is the Hobgoblin. The Hobgoblin is him right now. His person rather than his persona, like Spider-Man and Peter Parker or anybody else. So I find it very intimidating in a way, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not entirely sure. Would I want to find out who he is, or do I find it more interesting keeping it anonymous and keeping the tension filled of like, we don't know who it is, it could be somebody we know, and revealing it later down the line? I'm not sure on that one now. I'll have to think about that. But either way, it's really, I love the villain. I love that we got more Kingpin this episode and Norman, and seeing their relationship dynamic. I love that Norman took a swing at Kingpin and it didn't work, because right now Kingpin is the top criminal in New York, and I absolutely love that. I love that he is the main villain and he's getting so much attention throughout these first, 11 episodes I believe now. I love how he's trickled into every episode, or most episodes prior. He's always been a looming presence, and build into moments like this. It's totally believable how he can just deal with it so easily, how he's 2 steps ahead of the other criminals that we're watching right now in the earlier stages, as opposed to him, which is really cool. I love that Norman set him up. I was quite happy I picked up on that as well, because I just found it so strange that he was acknowledging his relationship with Fisk in public, because their relationship is built on this animosity and this tension and this blackmail. So it was very, very confusing to see that, and the only way I could have thought of it happening was blackmail, so it made perfect sense as to him setting him up. But I love how with characters like Norman, Harry, Kingpin, they've been trickled throughout the show already in so many episodes in much smaller capacities, especially Harry and Norman as opposed to Kingpin so much. But it gives us these characters, it gives us a little bit of time with them. So when we get to these moments like this with like Peter moving out and moving in with Harry, or like Norman and Kingpin, and showing their relationship at the forefront of this episode, and his relationship with Hobgoblin, and finding out that Norman made Hobgoblin and things like that, and just giving more time to characters like Norman and Harry, it means a lot more because we've already had the trickle in effect of them, and it feels more like a connected universe. So that's something that I really appreciate, and I feel like a lot of modern shows, you don't get that so much because it's a lot harder with something like this. I just feel like it's the perfect opportunity to be able to entangle and entwine all of these characters and all of these stories together continually, as it should be. So I'm just glad that we constantly keep getting little bits more with each of them, and slowly but surely they're getting their own individual episodes and we're building up their characters significantly. I really enjoyed this first season so far. Like, honestly, every episode has been phenomenal, which scares me in a way because we're close to the end of the season, and if it keeps it up this way, the only way we can really go is down, because I've loved every episode. Or will it stay that way throughout the whole show? I really hope it does, because as I said, I've loved every episode right now. Like, there's so many standouts for me. Obviously, my favourite so far has probably been the Venom, but like Doc Ock was such a cool one, Mysterio was such a cool one, Craven was such a cool one, the first episode was such a cool one, the Spider Slayer two-part was like, nearly every episode was just insane, and I've enjoyed so much of it. So I can't wait to see how the rest of the story plays out, and I can't wait to continue with this little 2 or 3 part mini arc. It has given me a brand new character that I've known very little about, and I'm so intrigued to learn more of it, and I hope you guys are interested to watch it with me. But I think I've about covered everything now, guys. I don't think I've missed anything that I needed to address. Oh, his glider was so cool. I've got to address this. His glider was sick, man. The fact it split into 2, he got an upgrade, they could connect together. It was like a transformer in a way. It was just so cool. All the the homing missiles, the fact that it shot like the saw blades. What else? Yeah, guys, it was just really cool. Like the way, the speed of it, the agility. It was a really cool piece of machinery, and I can't wait to see that be used in the next part as well. I'm really looking forward to it. And will Spider-Man be in action, or will he not be? I'm gonna bet that he will be, but he's gonna be injured because there's no way he got out of that easily. Or maybe I'm just being an idiot, but that's my 2 cents and my guess. So we'll just have to wait and see. But now I think I've covered everything, guys. If I did miss anything, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will address it down there or in the next part. But I hope you all enjoyed this reaction, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me, so thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next Spider-Man reaction, or whatever reaction may be up in general. I appreciate all of the support, like I said already. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.